Hi, my name is Henry Palachati, and this video is going to look at the skill of fielding a ground ball. The four key elements we will be focusing on when performing the skill are 1. Starting with an athletic stance with feet slightly more than shoulder width apart and slight bend at the knees and hips. 2. Keeping the glove out in front of the body instead of directly under the body. 3. The guide hand following the ball into the glove and securing it there. And 4. Funneling the ball into the belly button and getting into a position to separate and throw. Now, let's take a look at the skill being performed in full speed. Now, let's break it down in slow motion. As you can see, the performer awaits the ball in an athletic stance with feet slightly more than shoulder width apart and a slight bend in the knees and at the hips. Looking at it again, you can also see the right hand of the fielder guiding the ball into the glove, securing it, and then funneling the ball into the belly button in preparation to throw. Let's take a look at it from the side view. This view shows a better angle of keeping the glove out in front of the body instead of under the body. A common mistake by beginners and inexperienced players is that the glove position will be between the feet, which makes it difficult to track the ball into the glove. Now, let's take a look at the pre-practice video of someone who is inexperienced at the skill. In the slowed down version, you can see that the student is standing straight up instead of being in an athletic stance. The guide hand was also not used to trap the ball in the glove, which is why the ball ended up popping out. Let's take a look at the side view. In looking at the side view, the student does a pretty good job of fielding the ball in front of her body, but she is off balance during the performance, and again did not use her guide hand to trap the ball in the glove. The glove was also not funneled into the belly button, but instead lifted straight up. It is important to funnel the ball to the belly button because this is the natural and quickest place for the hands to separate in preparation to throw. Let's take a look at the post-practice video in full speed. Now let's break it down in slow motion. As you can see right from the start, the student is in a good athletic stance with feet a little more than shoulder width apart and a slight bend at the knees and hips. After several repetitions of using the guide hand, she is now able to successfully guide the ball into her glove and trap it in there while she funnels the glove and ball to her belly button. Given that her arms are extended outwards, you can tell that she is fielding the ball out in front of her body rather than between her feet. Finally, let's take a look at the post-practice video from the side view. From this angle, the student is in a decently athletic stance with good bend at the knees and hips. Although the feet are staggered, she still has a pretty good base with which she can use to field the ball under control. Again, you can see she does a great job of fielding the ball out in front of her body and funneling it into her belly button. Remember, the key elements to remember to successfully field a ground ball are 1. Start with an athletic stance with feet a little more than shoulder width apart to be ready to move in any direction depending on where the ball takes you. 2. Field the ball with the glove out in front of the body to be able to see the ball into the glove with your eyes. Beginners tend to field the ball between their feet, often losing sight of the ball as it passes under the chin. 3. Use your throwing hand to guide the ball into the glove and trap it there to prevent it from popping out. And 4. Funnel the ball into the belly button to make for a smooth transition from fielding to throwing. The following are some references that were used during the making of this project.